Level up your English with Skyrocket English Class. The adjective to be used to plus gerund to express a habit.
Today we are here again to talk about used to, but we are not talking about the verb used to mean past, such as in the sentence, he used to play football when he was a teenager. No, we're here to talk about the adjective used to. For example, she is used to waking up early, or they are used to living in the city. This type of used to means to be accustomed to, and the structure is subject pronoun or noun plus to be plus used plus the verb in gerund. As I have said, it means to be accustomed to. That is to say, she is accustomed to waking up early. She does it every day. Or they are accustomed to living here in the city. They have lived here all their lives. But how do you distinguish it from used to for past? Well, used to for past is a verb. Its questions are therefore made with the auxiliary verb do, such as did you used to play football as a child? And negatives with don't. For example, I didn't used to play football as a child. I played basketball. Used to for accustomed is an adjective. It is therefore preceded by to be verb, such as she is used to doing her homework. Questions are made by reversing the subject pronoun and the verb to make is she used to doing her homework, and negatives with not. No, she is not used to doing her homework. Another way to distinguish them is that used to for past is followed by the infinitive. For example, they used to cycle to university when they were students, while to be used to mean accustomed is followed by the verb in gerund. They are used to cycling to university. They do it every day. Used to can also be put into past. For example, she was used to making the bed. She had been doing it for years. Or they were used to cooking for themselves. Though technically other tenses are possible, they are hardly ever used. And so all you have to worry about is used to in present and sometimes past. Some more examples. I am used to teaching English. I have done it for many years. But I am not used to teaching French. I have never done it. Lucy was used to studying. She was training to be a doctor. Tom is not used to cooking for himself. He has never lived alone. What are you used to doing and what are you not used to doing? Test yourself with the translations and quiz below.
To be used to practice. To practice the difference between used to plus infinitive to express a past and to be used to plus gerund to express a habit, I will ask you some questions and you answer what is true for you. Question 1. Did you listen to Spotify as a teenager? This was a past tense question, and so your answer would have been, yes, I used to listen to Spotify as a teenager, or no, I didn't used to listen to Spotify as a teenager. Question 2. Are you used to listening to Spotify now? This was a present habit question, and your answer would have been, yes, I am used to listening to Spotify, or no, I'm not used to listening to Spotify. Next example. Question 1. Did you used to work from home before the pandemic? This was a past tense question, and your answer would have been, yes, I used to work from home before the pandemic, or no, I didn't used to work from home before the pandemic. Question 2. Are you used to working from home now? This was a present habit question, and your answer would have been, yes, I'm used to working from home now, or no, I'm not used to working from home. Now, let's move on to the next step, the process of becoming accustomed or habited to something, to get used to.
To be used to, as you know, means to be accustomed to. For example, we are used to eating healthy food, or they were used to walking to school. But what does it mean when someone says, I am getting used to eating healthy food, or they were getting used to walking to school? Well, adding get means that you are in the process of becoming accustomed to something. You are not accustomed to it yet, but little by little you are accustoming yourself or getting used to it. To show you what I mean, listen to this story. Maria gets a job as a night security guard. At first, Maria is not used to working at night. She is not accustomed to it. 3 weeks later, Maria is getting used to working at night. She still finds working at night difficult, but she is becoming accustomed to it. 1 year later, Maria is used to working at night. She is completely accustomed to the job. Get means to become accustomed to something. You are perhaps a little accustomed, but not completely. However, while to be used to only exists in the present and past form, to get used to exists in all tenses. Take a look at this sentence and see how many ways you can change it with get. You can have present, Maria gets used to working at night. Present continuous, Maria is getting used to working at night. Present perfect, Maria has got used to working at night. Past, Maria got used to working at night. Future, Maria will get used to working at night. Second conditional, Maria would get used to working at night if she had time. Third conditional, Maria would have got used to working at night if she had had time. And there are more. To practice, listen to the story about Sarah and Tom, who have just moved to Paris from the UK, and you count how many ways and in how many tenses I use to get used to. Sarah is getting used to speaking French and can now chat to people in the street. Tom has not got used to speaking French and can only speak a few words. However, Tom believes that he will get used to speaking French in 6 months or so. Both Sarah and Tom got used to taking the metro very quickly. They think, however, that they could never get used to driving around the city, even if they had a car, as there is so much traffic. Sarah jokes that Tom would have got used to it if he had been born a Parisian. They have already got used to eating and drinking good wine and food. However, they haven't got used to spending so much money yet. What have you got used to in your life, and what are you still getting used to? Test yourself with the translations and quiz below. See you next time.
For more free English language resources, subscribe to our monthly newsletter packed with modern vocabulary to boost your English conversation. Link in the description. Or for hundreds of native speaker expressions, phrasal verbs and vocabulary to help you speak naturally, check out our book, Next Level English, 50 Lessons to Improve Your English on Amazon. If you enjoyed this video, check out the others in the series. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.